Hi, Melanie Kinch. And in this video, I want to talk to you about one of the biggest challenges that we face as an entrepreneur, and 3 really great strategies that you can start using today to help you get over that. So the biggest challenge that I face myself, one of the biggest ones, is to stay motivated and focused on the task at hand. It's easy to get sidetracked doing any number of other things when you work from home. As you can tell, I'm outside. Now, if that works for you, fantastic. If you can't move outside, then these 3 strategies will help you to get motivated and focused. So the first strategy is to have a really strong reason why, and the benefit of that is to help you get past a lot of challenges, and it gives you, right there's your motivation. It starts there. So why do you want to be an entrepreneur? Why, or why are you an entrepreneur? I want you to sit with this for a minute, and if you haven't written this down yet, then I really think it's important that you do that, because it'll impact every leg of your business. So just think about why it is that you're here. And I talked about this on another video, but once you are clear on what you want this business to give you or why you're here, then what I'm going to ask you to do is set SMART goals. Now, SMART goals are a little bit different than just setting willy-nilly kind of goals. SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So these are all sections that can be monitored and tracked, right? And that's the important part, because then you know when you're actually getting stuff done. If you don't have goals and you just set some huge lofty goal, well, then you have no way of knowing how close or far you are from that. So that would be my first strategy, is to do that. That's very important. And write it down. There's something about writing this stuff down on paper. When you put a pen to paper, it seems to just get deeper into your mind and your heart, I guess. The second strategy is time blocking. And the benefit of this is that you will get work done and you won't feel like you're missing anything else outside of life, outside in real life either. So how are you going to do time blocking? Now, if you're using a calendar on a smartphone, this may or may not work for you. But I would highly recommend that you just get a cheap day timer and some highlighters. So figure out first, once you know why you're doing this, then that should give you a pretty good indication of what your top value is, or what's the most important. For me, it was my family. Like, I'm doing this so that I can spend time with my family. So that means I can't let this take away all my family time. So first thing I did was take my highlighter, a certain color, and I time blocked all my family time. And then from there, when is all my work time? And when is my personal time? And then I actually broke down those big blocks of, so my work time, for example, I broke that down into, how much time, or when am I doing presentations? When am I on the phone? When am I on the computer? When am I marketing? When am I doing administration? And just for the record, your biggest amounts of time should be marketing and finding new customers and clients. And your administration, your back-end stuff should take up the least amount of time. Now, I know that sometimes that's not the way it goes, but you need to figure out how to set that up, because that's how you will be successful. The third strategy that I want to talk to you about is having an organized workspace. And the benefit of this is, well, because it's just going to keep your mind clear and not, unfocused and scattered and all of that. So how do you have an uncluttered workspace? Now, if you have a specific office or a spare bedroom or something that's your office, and that's just where you work, then I want you to take everything that's not what you're working on right now, magazines, courses, books, files, whatever you're not working on right this minute, put it away. Closet, put it in a cupboard. If it's out of sight, it is really out of mind. So move that. Now, if you are just starting out and you don't have your, someplace that you can call your own, you're working on the kitchen table, for instance, then this might be a little bit more of a challenge, but not totally undoable either. So again, just keep everything that's not work related, try and keep it out of your kind of space if you can. And yeah, I hope these strategies work for you because they've really made a difference in my life and in my business. So I'm going to look forward to hearing about your success. You can either subscribe to this channel and or leave a comment. Let me know what's going on, how this stuff is working for you. You can find me at melaniekinch.com. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope this stuff is working for you. I will see you very soon. Take care, and God bless.